guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an infant must-haves video. This is everything that really helped us from the ages 0 to 3 months. My son right now is 6 months old, and some of the stuff we are still using, some of the stuff we don't use anymore, he's grown out of. I'm so excited to share everything with you guys. I hope you guys get a lot of insight on this and this video really helps you. So I'm going to jump right on in and start off with something that I feel like everyone has heard a million times, but the first thing I'm going to start off with is zipper sleepers. So everybody says zipper sleepers. Zipper sleepers are the best. They truly are. We tried buttons. It just did not work out for us in the first 0 to 3 months. They're so squirmy. They're not patient. Once they get a little bit older, now we are able to do buttons, but for now, for the ages 0 to 3 months, we like to stick with zipper. This is the Burt's Bees brand, but you really don't need anything fancy. We get a lot of his onesies at Walmart, Meijer, Target, any of them. Like I said, this is Burt's Bees. It is a little pricier than I typically like to spend, but these work just fine. Zipper sleepers are a must. Next, I am going to show you guys this Frida Baby Windy. It's an instant natural gas and colic relief. I really love these. So Jay did not have any colic, but he did have gas issues and digestive issues, as he still does. So I'd say his gas issues really started when he was around 4 months, once we introduced him to purees, which makes sense because if you have exclusively milk for 4 months and then all of a sudden start getting all these crazy thick purees, it would probably mess with your digestive system. So that's what happened with him, and we use these when he is extremely gassy, and these really help. It comes with 10 applicators, and I believe this runs about $15. We like to get ours on Amazon. It really just depends on where you're at. The price does vary, but $15 to $17 I'd say is like a rough estimate. So these are the Frida Baby Windies. Another thing that we love is, I feel like, the infamous and intimidating Nose Frida. So this is super intimidating to some, but it is also a lifesaver. So we tried the bulb suction that the hospital typically sends you home with, and we did not have any luck with it. Our son battled really bad infant congestion when he was around a month old. Just upper respiratory infections, really bad congestion, and this really helped us. Along with these Little Remedies saline drops. These kind of go hand in hand. We love these. Any saline drops I'm sure work perfectly fine, but we use the Little Remedies. And the Nose Frida, do not let it intimidate you guys. It is unbelievable. It is so amazing. I believe this runs about $15 to $17, just like the Frida Baby Windy. And you can pick that up anywhere that has baby stuff, most likely. So bottles. Our son loved these Dr. Brown's bottles when he was a newborn. Up until he was really 4.5 months old, he started not liking the thinness of the nipple. He wanted like a more wide neck, but these were awesome. We absolutely love these. I feel like these are really popular for babies of all ages, but our son loved these. The only thing I did not love about these ones is there's so many parts. It's just absolutely crazy, but I didn't mind washing the parts because that's what he likes. Now he really loves the Smilo bottles. We don't have any clean right now. We only have 3 of them because they are a little pricier, and we only just bought 1 pack because he doesn't take bottles very often because he is breastfed. But I've only ever seen them on Amazon and Smilo.com, which is kind of the worst part of it because these you can pick up anywhere if you ever need a bottle. Now, I'm sure he would take any wide neck bottle, but we really loved Smilo, and you can only find them on Amazon and Smilo.com. So next is the Zoli Buzz Bee. This is an electric nail trimmer, and I'm going to take it out and show you guys a little bit. So everybody, I feel like, has horror stories about clipping their baby's nails, and I was absolutely terrified for my newborn to bleed out because I clipped his nails wrong. So I picked this up, and this is what it looks like. It has different head attachments for filing, and on the back it tells you all about the baby's ages for what attachment. So I love this because it has an attachment for myself, so I pretty much bought myself and Jay an electric nail file. It has 2 different speeds. You can hear it. But we love this. It gets the job done so fast. It is so gentle on your baby's nails, and you can easily pick up and order replacement heads for the file. We absolutely love this. I believe this runs about $35, so it is a little pricey, especially for just a nail file, but you can use it on yourself, other kids. It has different ages for different file attachments, and we love that product. So next is swaddling. We did a little bit of blanket swaddling, but for the most part we did sleep sacks. And for the blankets, you know, we tried the Aiden and I swaddles, we tried just regular blankets, we tried, I feel like, every swaddle blanket on the market. And the one that I really ended up falling in love with was the Copper Pearl swaddles. They are huge. They have so many prints. I'll show you guys their logo. I'm not sure if you can see it. There you go. So we really fell in love with these Copper Pearl blanket swaddles. We have a bunch of them, but what I really love about them is they are so stretchy. You will realize if you're going to blanket swaddle, it is nearly impossible to get a good swaddle on your baby if it's not stretchy. You need a stretchy blanket, which is something I struggled with the Aiden and I ones. As much as I wanted to love them, I just didn't. I loved them for wiping up messes or just putting on the floor for him to play on, but I did not love them for swaddling. These I love for swaddling. I believe these are about $25 per blanket, so they are a little on the pricey side, but truthfully you don't need a ton. They are so awesome, and still to this day they're huge. We'll put them on the floor for him to play with, and we love these ones. So kind of hand in hand with that, I don't have the ones we used for him when he was a newborn because they're packed away, which is something I probably should not have done. But now we are using, this is the Zen sleep sack. So this is not just any ordinary sleep sack. This is weighted. So this little bean right here is filled with like a grain almost, and it's weighted. You can see it kind of sticks out. We did not have the swaddle version of this. We just used the typical Halo sleep sack swaddle version. I will insert a clip here for you guys so you can get a better general idea of what I'm talking about. But this one is the one he uses now. We still do have a couple Halo ones, but this is awesome. It zips down and you can easily change the diaper in the middle of the night if you still choose to do that. But it's weighted, so it makes it mimic the mother's touch, mother or father's touch on their chest. And our baby absolutely loves this. So I did not know that there was a swaddle version of this when my baby boy was just a newborn, or else I would have picked one up. For baby number 2, we will most definitely be purchasing one of those. This is a little more expensive. I believe these are around $40. They are definitely more expensive than the Halo, but they are so worth it. Our baby boy started sleeping through the night soon after purchasing that sleep sack, and I truly do think that that sleep sack has something to do with the fact that he sleeps through the night now, and it is just amazing. So next is blankets. We live in Michigan, and anyone who lives in Michigan knows that it is like ridiculously cold here. I mean, 5 degrees, -3. It is crazy cold, and Jay was born in September, so he got the worst of it while he was young. I was on the absolute hunt to find a blanket that is super heavy duty, super durable, just really nice. So I ended up finding this brand on Instagram. Let me see here if I can find it for you guys. It is called, where is it? Oh, here. It is Serenoni, and this is a luxury baby blanket is what they call it, or refer to it as. These are super nice. So they're super heavy duty, they're fleece, so they're very soft. You can see how soft it is. It is just, I want one for myself. But they have ones that are satin border like this one, or fleece border. We have a fleece border one, a satin border one, 2 fleece border ones? I think 2 fleece border ones and 1 satin. And he actually loves the satin one. I don't know what it is, but this blanket keeps you so warm. I want one for myself, like I said. These are around $40 for a blanket, so again, a little pricey, but if you are in a cold climate area, this is so worth every penny. I hated having 5 blankets on my baby boy while we went in public, because then I would have to really just dig in to get him out, and it was just a pain in the butt. So I love this blanket. This is the only blanket we need when we go outside in the winter months, and he is kept plenty warm, so we love these ones. So next is baby carriers. I feel like there is so many, and baby carriers are something that so many people spend so much money on, and there's really no need to. I was one of those people that spent so much money on baby carriers, and I ended up loving this Infantino front, back, side baby carrier. This is the brand name. Like I said, this one was $30. I have the Lily Baby. I've tried the Ergo Baby. I don't personally own it, but I've tried it, and I love this Infantino one. So I think the Lily Baby one I got was around $200. Like I said, for $30, this one is front, back. It still maintains my 6-month-old who is 20 pounds. It still maintains his weight. So this one is awesome. It's super foolproof. You can totally put this on as a stay-at-home mom with no help. You can put this on all by yourself with the baby in your hand. I did this all the time. He lived in this carrier. I never actually bought a wrap. Although I really wanted to, I never did, but this, I don't think I would even have the chance to use it because my baby loved being in this so much. And for $30, you cannot beat the price, so I love this. Next is a scale. So I feel like this is something that some people are really obsessed with, and some people could absolutely care less. We really loved weighing in our baby every week, seeing how much weight he was gaining. He was breastfed, so we truly, and still is, so we truly never know how much he's getting. I don't know, other than when he's getting bottles. So it was really important to me in the beginning to make sure he was gaining weight. So we purchased, this is the American Red Cross. We picked this up at our local Target. The American Red Cross scale, digital scale. So you just place baby right here and it reads it within seconds. It is awesome. You zero it out if you have any complications, and it's awesome. I love this scale. I think this was about $60, but this is something that you can use for so long and for so many babies to come. I love this product. I'm sure you can find a cheaper one. This is just the one that we found near us, and we were okay with paying the $60 for it because the other ones I have seen were just so much more than that. We were super happy with that purchase. So this I feel like is so infamous. This is the DockATot Deluxe. So we loved the DockATot, and we still do love the DockATot. If our baby boy fit in this like he used to, we would probably still be using it, but unfortunately he does not. And I cannot bring myself to spend the $300 on the new size, but we love this. So the DockATot is a co-sleeper, a lounger. It's like a multi-purpose baby gear. So we loved the DockATot. We still do, like I said. This one I picked up at actually my local Marshall. So this was actually $120 or $130 compared to $200, which is what they normally run. Our baby boy loved this when we first brought him home. He actually ended up having some acid reflux, so he didn't necessarily love laying flat from the ages 3 to 5 months. But from 1 to 2 and 5 to now, he still loves being in this. However, he is starting to outgrow it, so we have packed it away and we are no longer using it as much as we used to. But I would totally recommend purchasing a co-sleeper like this for anyone who is kind of on the fence about it. Like I said, they are a little pricey. I believe they run about $200, but you can find a cheaper alternative. I know there's a Snuggle Me Organic, which is $130, I think. Or you can even look at your local Marshalls, TJ Maxx, anything like that. That's where I found mine. So you can give it a shot. I'm sure you can find something so much cheaper that is so similar on Amazon for, I think, $30 or $50. I'll try and link some cheaper alternatives to that. I can't necessarily review them because I don't have them, but I will try and look for you guys. But I love the DockATot. I recommend 100% buying it to anyone who is kind of on the fence about it. If you don't like it, return it. But we loved it, and it was super useful for our family. Now, some products that I don't currently have with me that I do want to talk about a little bit. My probably number one baby must-haves is the Dom sound machine. So our baby boy absolutely loved white noise, and he still does. He still sleeps with it. We have gone through so many white noise machines, and he really loves the Dom sound machine as well as I do. He slept in our room until he was 6 months old, and I need to get one for myself because I don't sleep as well as I used to now that the sound machine is in his room. We have the Project Nursery one. I've tried the Hatch Baby, we've tried the Skip Hop, we've tried the Baby Shusher, and we've tried the apps on your iPhone, but we love the Dom sound machine. I will insert a clip here. I believe that those run about $50 too, so it's a decent price compared to the prices of other ones, which normally are around $70 or $60. Another baby must-have is the Rock and Play. I feel like this is on everybody's list, and it truly is worth it. Our baby boy loved it. He absolutely loved it. We stopped letting him sleep in that when he was around 6 months old as well. It's so nice. It's so easy to transport. It's super compact, super easy to maneuver. And what I personally love about this is it has a 6-hour timer. So I could turn it on, and when I woke up, it was still going. So I love that it really ran for super long. I didn't have to monitor whether it turned on or off in the middle of the night. It didn't wake him up because it still kept going. I love this product, and for the price, $80, which is not bad for a baby activity or swing at all. We really love this product. Another one that I don't have with me because I packed it away, which I wish I wouldn't have packed away because I want to share with you guys, is the Owlet Smart Sock. So my baby boy was in the NICU for 8 days after he was born, and they kept a very close eye on his vitals, which I would have never really thought about doing, truthfully. I always just assumed you're gonna bring your baby home, you're not gonna worry about his levels because who really knows, who really cares? I at least didn't think I would, and after seeing how close of an eye they kept on him while he was in the NICU, I decided, for the sake of myself, I had to pick one up for him, and it really truly did absolutely change our lives. It made me sleep so much sounder. I never, once we got it, woke up in the middle of the night to check on him. I knew that my baby was in safe hands with that sock monitor on him. So we love this product. They are a little pricey. I believe they're around $300. You can buy them refurbished on Amazon, I know, for a little bit cheaper, but we love ours. That is another one of those things that is definitely an investment, but if you're planning on having more kids, it will pay off. But I say just do it, because for me, I would rather spend the money and make sure my baby's okay. Another infant must-have, let me see. The Aiden and Anai little security blankets. So my baby boy loves sleeping with blankets, even though I am not so fond of it. I was really having a hard time letting him sleep with those little loveys with the stuffed animals. Just because they're fleece, they're super heavy, but these Aiden and Anai security blankets, they have a satin border, which my baby loves, like I said earlier with the blankets, and it's a muslin material, so it's super breathable. I would go get it right now. My baby boy is upstairs currently sleeping with it, so I don't want to take it from him because he will wake up. But he puts himself to sleep with it, he rubs it against his face, and I know that nothing will happen to him with this blanket because it is such a thin, breathable material. I absolutely love it. And last thing is my Fisher-Price Snug-a-Puppy swing. I cannot say enough great things about this swing. We love this swing. So this swing, I believe, is around $160, which is a little pricey, especially compared to the Rock and Play, but we had, I feel like, everything. We had a bouncer, we had the Mamaroo, we had the Rock and Play, we had that swing, we had, I feel like, so many, and that was our favorite. Jay kind of went through phases where he'd love one swing, hate it the next week, love one swing, hate it the next week. He never really stopped loving this swing up until he was around 6 months old and just outgrew it. Like I said, it is a bit of an investment, $160, but I loved it. And I know a lot of babies hate swings, but for me, I knew that I would rather have it if he liked it so he could use it rather than not have it and have a miserable baby. My last thing, I said that last time, but this is really the last thing, is the Frida Baby humidifier. This is my #1 product. My baby boy, like I said earlier, did battle infant congestion. This humidifier is amazing. So we had the Vicks humidifier that we did not like. I think it's like $10 on Amazon, super cheap. I did not like it. I didn't think it was powerful enough. It didn't last very long, and it got like black flakes in the tank once it was empty that you had to scrub out every night when you went to go reuse it the next day. This humidifier has a night light, it's a diffuser. It lasts me, a full tank lasts me 3 days with this baby boy that uses it all night, and I truly notice in the morning he is not congested after he uses it, so I love this product. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope to see you guys later.
Inspiration, 'cause I know that you do just what you're told.